YouTube, got another battle for you today. This is against a passerby named Joey, and I am using the same team that I have been using. And we can look at his team real quick. You can see that he has 4 possible megas, being Gengar, Mewtwo, Venusaur, and Charizard. And then he also has the Zygarde and the Crocodile. So I think the only thing I'm worried about here is if it's a Mewtwo Y. Everything else shouldn't be too bad to handle. So let's go ahead and get into this. I am going to lead off with Galvantula because I don't really need it for anything, and I'll be able to get up the sticky web. So he does predict that very nicely. He goes out and uses Charizard. And he didn't have a spinner on his team, so the sticky web is going to be there to stay, which is going to be nice. So sticky web goes up, and he goes for the heat wave, not flamethrower. And I hang on with my sash. So I'm just gonna volt switch here, get some damage in. I'll save it for death fodder later if I need to, and that does a ton of damage to this thing, knocking it down like 10%. So I'm gonna go into my Porygon 2 just to take the next hit because this is my special wall. And there's that heat wave, and it does a good amount, and then it does carry the focus blast, which I was not expecting, but I take that really well, especially for being weak to it. And a Thunderbolt is going to finish off that Charizard, so that is 1 down. And now this Venusaur is going to come out. And so he didn't have the Mega Charizard, so I was thinking this was going to be his Mega, because Mewtwo is Ubers, and Gengar's Ubers. And so I just go for the Thunder Wave here, hoping to Parahax it later. And it's not going to outspeed anything because of the sticky web also. And I did go for the Earthquake, and I took that pretty well as I recover. He goes for the Sludge Bomb, and now I'm just going to start Ice Beaming it. And there's the Parahax kicking in. And it is holding the Black Sludge, so I know that this is not his Mega either. So he goes for the Synthesis now. So I realize that he's going to attack me this turn as I go for the attack, and then he's going to Synthesis again. So I'm going to Ice Beam to bring it down and make him go for the Synthesis so that I can switch out for free. So there goes for the Earthquake again. I get a little bit of recovery with the Black Sludge. And, oh. Don't know what I was thinking. I thought I switched out into Pinsir. But yeah, well, that's dead Venusaur either way. And then I brings out Mewtwo. So I was really worried that this was going to be a Y, because I hate Mewtwo Y. Because it's just too good. So he doesn't. So it looks like it's just a normal Mewtwo. And I'm going to Thunder Wave it just to slow it down even more. Because my Porygon 2 is almost dead. And then I'm going to get the free recover off. Because my recover is going to outspeed him now that he's paralyzed. So I can recover before I take damage. Like, I think it was the last battle with Porygon and Gardevoir. So we're just gonna Thunderbolt this thing, and it doesn't do too much as he goes for Psychic. And here I'm gonna withdraw and send out my Galvantula to take the hit so that I can get the free switch. But he goes for the recover here, so my Galvantula is actually going to be able to attack. And he withdraws as I go for the Bug Buzz, so that put me in a really good spot. And this Zygarde's gonna come out. And I can't really do anything besides Bug Buzz to it because my other 2 moves are electric type. So if Bug Buzz does hit it, it does more damage than I thought it was going to do. So I'm just going to go for a second one, let him finish me off with a Sludge Wave. And I've never played against this Zygarde, so I didn't know what it could do. So I'm going to bring out this thing and Ice Beam it to kill it. And he goes for the Dragon Pulse before I can, so he was still faster than me. But I take that Dragon Pulse really well, and that was a critical hit. So I get my Ice Beam off, and that's dead Zygarde. And that was a critical hit. I don't think it mattered because it was 4 times effective. And now this Mewtwo comes back in. So I'm going to be able to recover again. And get my health back. Because Porygon is nice to send out one other stuff. So he goes for the Ice Beam. And he gets the Freeze. So that really sucks. So Porygon was doing work this whole battle up until now, and there was no point in trying to save it. So I'm just gonna keep attacking, hoping that I thaw out. But I'm just gonna sit there, frozen in a block of ice. And he's gonna be able to take me out with a Psychic. So my Porygon is out. I do have 4 more Pokemon left. And I'm gonna go into Pinsir now. So since it is paralyzed and has the drop from Sticky Web, I am going to be able to outspeed it and go for an X Scissor. And yeah, just one-shot that thing, which was really nice. And now Gengar's going to come out, and this was going to be his Mega, since he didn't Mega Evolve the Mewtwo. So, if you watch my battle with Ethan, I did not go for the Quick Attack, and that cost me the match, so I do go for the Quick Attack there, and he goes for the Destiny Bond. So, I figured that was fine. The rest of my team could handle what he had left. So, I'm just going to Quick Attack and kill that thing. And I couldn't switch out, so, because of dumb Shadow Tag. So the Crocodile is going to come in here as I send out my Excadrill. And I do have Air Balloon, so his ground attacks won't hit me. And his speed drops, and I can go for the Brick Break, which is super effective. And he goes for Dig. So he must have missed my Air Balloon. So I'm just going to Brick Break because I'm not going to do anything else. And there he runs, because it was my battle, or my game, whatever. So yeah, good game, Joey. I was doing so well talking until right then, but yeah, good game, Joey. And if you like this battle, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow his channel on Twitter, check out my friend's channel. Those links are down in the description box below, and thanks for watching.